Hey guys, today we'll be looking over Black-White Eldrazi Control. We play 17 creatures in the deck. One of the most important creatures that we can have in our starting hand is Hedron Crawler. Hedron Crawler helps us keep 2 land hands and hands without any waste production. Hedron Crawler is really busted when you can play Thought-Knot Seer turn 3 and then Reality Smasher turn 4, or Sorin turn 5, or Ob Nixilis turn 4. This is why Hedron Crawler is one of the most important cards that you can have in your starting hand. It really ramps you into all the creatures you want to play and every spell you want to play in your deck. Next off, we have Matter Reshaper. Matter Reshaper to me is more like a draw card or ramp it to an extra land. I don't usually attack with it unless I have to. It's more, I'm playing this and I want you to block it, because it helps me get out my lands, helps me ramp into my Ulamog or Thought-Knot Seer or whatever I need to do, and it helps me out if I only have 3 lands in hand. Play it, gets killed, gets another land, pop. There we go. Thought-Knot Seer you. Bam. That's why I play Matter Reshaper in the deck. And why wouldn't you? Next up, we play kind of a rare card in the deck. You can take it out if you want, but I kind of like it. For instance, yesterday I was playing on Cockatrice, which I play Magic on. And it helps you against board stalls, and you can just blank everything until you can get like an Ulamog out or whatever you need to win. But other than that, it helps you maybe get cards out of their hand. It's just a really good board present when you want it, but then bad when you don't want it. It's an iffy card. I can see you cutting it. If you cut it, I would add another Matter Reshaper, maybe removal, maybe another Ulamog. But that's your call, but I really like it. I mean, it's a pretty busted card at the right times. Next up is Thought-Knot Seer, but do I really need to explain why you had to play 4 of Thought-Knot Seer in an Eldrazi deck? I mean, if you can play this on turn 3 against Banned Company and take Collected Company out of their hand, I say that's a pretty good card, even if they may kill it next turn or Reflect Mage the next turn. It's very good, and it's an obvious include in the deck. I'm going to say the same thing about Reality Smasher. I mean, if you can get that on turn 4, you have a 5/5 trample with haste. Usually at that point in the game, no one can deal with it. It's an obvious 4 of in the deck. I mean, it's not that hard to cast, especially because you have so much waste production. To round off the creatures, we have the 10/10 for 10 that exiles 2 target permanents, and when it attacks, you lose. Anyway, I would say you don't have to run this if you don't want to. It's just a cool card to top deck with a Sorin, or even play late game and then smash him to the face. It's pretty good. So it's up to you guys if you want to play it. If you don't want to play it, I would suggest putting another Matter Reshaper in. Next up, we have 9 ways of removal, and pretty good removal too, since we're playing Black-White. We're going to start off with Spatial Contortion. Spatial Contortion is very good. It hits almost everything in the format, and that's why I play a 4 of. Next up is a meta call. If you want to run this, it's all up to your meta, but I run 3 ultimate prices because my meta is more aggro and creature oriented, as in not so much ramp and control. So that is up to you on the ultimate prices. Next, Anguished Unmaking. Anguished Unmaking is, people say it's good, it's bad, but I say it's really good. It's instant removal of anything on the battlefield. You have to pay 3 life, but whatever you're removing is probably going to kill you anyway. Next up, we have Languish. You need the board wipe. That's why I run 2 of. Right now, people are going to be running Banned Company and Mono White Soldiers, Human, whatever. So I'm running 2 Languishes. May kill your Thought-Knot Seer, but I'd rather clear the board and not have to worry about anything and play Reality Smasher to smash him to the face. And then we have the obvious Ruinous Path. We have 6 ways to draw cards in our deck, 2 being Read the Bones and 4 being Planeswalkers. I only run 2 Read the Bones because I noticed myself killing myself with Read the Bones, Ob Nixilis, my Pain Lands, and the Anguished Unmaking. So I only run 2 Read the Bones, and my Planeswalkers do my drawing for me. Ob Nixilis is a very good Planeswalker, so I pick him up right now while he's $5. Anyway, he's a really good draw engine, and he destroys creatures, and if you can ultimate him, it's game over, man. Game over. Next up, we have Sorin. Sorin is the best Planeswalker in the new set, hands down. Had some disbelief that it would be as good as it is, but +1 Ulamog, 10 damage, -X gain life, Languish. It's all good. The only thing I would never do in this deck is -9, because you don't really want to, unless they have like 500 life. Then you make 500 tokens, and then you gain 500 life. It's the only reason I can see you alting this card. Here's the lands. I really want to mess with the lands. I mean, it's good for me. Crumbling Vestige really helps out getting the black or the white when I need it. And like I said, the land base is pretty good. Even though it doesn't look that good, it's pretty good. Here's a sideboard. This is a central sideboard that I would have for every deck if you're playing black-white. Pitiless Horde is a really good card against Eldrazi ramp. Can't really deal with it. Turn 3, they're getting tagged for 5 while they're trying to ramp into it. To the Slaughter, Duress. They're all pretty good. If you're playing black, I would run all these cards. Flaying Tendrils, good against right now with all the aggro decks in the format. Not against Bad Company, so don't bring it against Bad Company. But this is the ideal sideboard, but I would do fine tuning to where it would best suit your meta. Well, anyway, guys, that's the black-white Eldrazi deck that I built before rotation. Tell me what you think. But I wanted to thank you guys for staying this long for my first Magic deck tech. I know this one isn't the best, but they'll only get better and better. Can you please put your suggestions or whatever in the description blocks below? Any tips for me so I can make my videos with better quality and talking, any tips, advice. But thank you guys for watching, and tune in next time where maybe I have a new rally deck in the making. It's pretty good. It's winning games. Well, anyway, see you guys later. Peace out.